Title: They mocked him for helping a stranger. Then 11 black SUVs changed everything. Part 1: The Man Who Stopped. It was a crisp autumn morning in downtown Chicago when Daniel Hayes, a 32-year-old barista, witnessed something that would change his life forever. As he stepped out of his modest apartment building, he noticed an elderly man struggling to carry a heavy suitcase up the stairs. Without hesitation, Daniel rushed over to assist. "Let me help you with that," Daniel offered, his voice warm with genuine concern. The elderly man looked up, startled at first, then smiled gratefully. "Thank you, young man. It's been a while since I've had someone offer help." Daniel carefully took the suitcase and helped the man to his door. As they reached the top of the stairs, the man turned to him. "You're a rare soul," he said softly. "Not many would have stopped." Daniel shrugged, a bit embarrassed. "It's just the right thing to do." The man nodded, his eyes twinkling. Sometimes, doing the right thing is all it takes to change the world. Part 2: The Mockery. The next day at the local cafe, Daniel's act of kindness became the talk of the town. His friends, seated at their usual corner booth, couldn't contain their laughter. "Did you hear about Danny?" one of them chuckled. "Helping an old man with his suitcase. What a hero." Another added, "Next thing you know, he'll be saving kittens from trees." Daniel forced a smile, trying to brush off their teasing. But deep down, their mockery stung. He had done what he thought was right, yet here he was, the butt of jokes. Part 3: The Transformation. Weeks passed, and Daniel's life returned to its usual rhythm. Then, one rainy evening, as he was closing the cafe, there was a knock at the door. He opened it to find the elderly man standing there, drenched but smiling. "Good evening, Daniel," the man greeted warmly. "I hope I'm not disturbing you." "Not at all," Daniel replied, stepping aside to let him in. "What brings you here?" The man handed him an envelope. "Inside, you'll find something that might change your life." Curious, Daniel opened the envelope to find a letter and a check for a substantial amount. "I've been watching you," the man continued. "Your kindness hasn't gone unnoticed. This is a token of appreciation for your selflessness." Daniel was speechless. "But I didn't do it for money." The man smiled knowingly. "I know. But sometimes, the universe rewards good deeds in unexpected ways." Part 4: The Revelation. The next day, Daniel received an unexpected visitor at the cafe. A well-dressed woman introduced herself as a representative from a prestigious charity organization. "We've been following your story," she said. "Your act of kindness has inspired many. We'd like to offer you a position with our team." Daniel was taken aback. "I don't understand. Why me?" "Because," she explained, "your simple gesture showed the world that compassion still exists. We want you to help us spread that message." Part 5: The Impact. As Daniel embarked on his new journey, he realized the profound impact of his actions. His story was featured in local news, inspiring countless others to perform acts of kindness. People from all walks of life reached out to share their own experiences, creating a ripple effect of goodwill throughout the community. One day, as Daniel was speaking at a local event about the power of kindness, he noticed a familiar face in the crowd, the elderly man who had started it all. The man winked at him, a silent acknowledgement of the journey they had begun together. Part 6: The Legacy. Years later, Daniel stood at the podium, addressing a global audience at a humanitarian conference. Behind him, a banner read, "The Power of One Kind Act." All it took, Daniel began, was one person to believe in the goodness of others. One act of kindness can change the course of many lives. As the audience erupted in applause, Daniel spotted the elderly man in the front row, nodding approvingly. Epilogue. Daniel's story became a testament to the transformative power of kindness. What began as a simple act of helping a stranger had evolved into a global movement, proving that even the smallest gestures can create waves of change. And so, the world learned that sometimes, the most profound impacts come from the most unexpected places. Moral of the story: never underestimate the power